Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome again to another daily or weekly investing analysis, whatever you want to call it. We're doing it more frequently these days. Let's see how the market has performed since the last time we traded it. As you remember, last time we have sold $120,000 in BTC, and since then it's been consolidating between these two prices, which is 115,000 to 120,000. That is it. So the area of demand is still around 110 to around $112,000, which we haven't gotten there yet. But what it does when Bitcoin consolidates and Bitcoin dominance is falling, altcoins perform very, very well. You might know that. If you don't know, if you're a beginner, you can also join our WAP, which is link in down below. You can study from the beginning until you're able to purchase coins and tokens absolutely for free. Okay, so go check that out. I put a lot of efforts to bring you that lessons so everyone can enjoy this bull run together, and also you can join our free signals group in WhatsApp and Discord. Yes. Okay, that being said, let's go and see what happened to Ethereum. Before we go that, one more thing, that we have already bought Solana at 181,000 and Dogecoin at 23 cents. I sent the signals in WhatsApp group. One more thing we bought, we're gonna take a look at that. But for now, let's go see at Ethereum. So last night I was expecting Ethereum to come to this area of demand, which is $3,300, and as you can see, it didn't. So when it doesn't come to the area of our interest, we don't chase that. Okay, we just let it go. We have previously sold Ethereum around these prices, and when we opted in into Ethereum tokens and other altcoins, which we thought that we're gonna outperform the market, and we did, alhamdulillah. The last trade I closed was 92%, which in the meanwhile Ethereum went just 27%. So you see, we made a lot more profit than we wanted to stay in Ethereum. Now, on the other hand, the other day when we were talking about this area that Ethereum is currently overbought, and again it came at the same position. Today we want to see this breakout above. If it does, then it's very, very good for our altcoins and tokens. Otherwise, from here it can get a rejection, maybe toward these area of interest. Then the altcoins will lose a lot. Like, there will be blood in the market if that happens. Okay, so keep that in mind. Be very, very cautious what you're doing. On the other hand, Solana, we sold here. If you remember, you can go and fact check the previous video. We sold here thinking that we're gonna come around these prices, and the first price that we were going to come was $179, which it did. Before reaching 100, okay, it did reach $179 the other day, then it bounced to $191, but because I missed it, I didn't opt in, because as you know, I am a very disciplined person. It's not worth my discipline to be destroyed by me entering here. As you can see, if I had entered here, how much I would have lost? Another 7%. But on the other hand, I was waiting for it to come down, maybe come down to 169 and to 160, which I mentioned that in the WhatsApp group and our Discord. But as you can see, it didn't reach here. Now we're gonna go and find out the reason why it didn't reach and why did we buy here. So we did buy here. Let me bring this back up. We bought it. Let me show you in 1 hour chart. After this confirmation candle, which is an engulfing candle. We bought it here, so as you can see, it's in a bit profit right now. You can still enter if you want because it's confirmed, it's still on demand. It's very, very good to enter here. But please, this is not a financial advice. Anything could happen. It can still come down to these prices, which I'm pretty much ready, but I have deployed all my capital here. If in case something goes wrong and the price goes down, I will deposit new money to buy the dip. But for now, I think that is it. Now, because it bounced from here, let me show you why it did very quickly and do some adjustments. So let that line be there. You can see here that we have a breakout candle, which was this engulfing candle, and before that we had some consolidation candles, and this was also a hammer. Now if we take this as an order block, and from where do I want to take it? I want to take it from like this candle, this whole candle. Actually this area would suit much better, like this whole area. To explain this, why am I doing this? There's no time to explain that, but inshallah we're gonna be explaining all of it in the what is it, in the second and third module of the lessons that I'm bringing for you guys. It will be technical analysis and well order flow strategy of mine that I built over years, and I will show you all of it, how to spot these and be able to make money yourself, because just with the signals, how much you want to earn, and you're always going to be dependent on somebody else to tell you buy here, buy there. But if you have the skill, which that's what I'm interested more in, to teach you the skill, so you're also able to do what I do. Maybe you're gonna find more opportunities, much better opportunities than me, then you're able to make much more money than I did. It's possible. Okay, so this is area of interest for us now, and if you see, we have an ongoing trend which had a very nice pulse here. Now we're back to this demand level, and from here we have entered our position on spot. We're not trading leverage, as you know. Leverage is for losers and gamblers. They both are losers anyway, because they don't know what they're doing and they're taking more risk than they can afford, and they're doing it by taking leverage and loans from the market, which is absolutely crazy. Now, that being said, let's see how is our Solana doing against Ethereum. So the last time it came to this liquidity wick, we had a very good pump until here, which I still expect for that to happen again. And Solana, whenever it, like right now, it's very much oversold against Ethereum, and it has bottomed out. And I don't think we're gonna come to this level, but just in case we still come to this level, there will be like the market could still go up, but Solana will not perform well, and Ethereum will go up in this case. Then the chart will come here. Or in the other hand, Ethereum might not lose much and start consolidating and come down, but Solana will lose a lot and come to this point. Now, because this line hasn't broken yet, I still expect it to bounce very hard from here. That's why we have also entered Solana. Okay, now let's go and see Solana BTC. I told you the other day that it's overbought right now. I expect it to come to this level, and as you can see, mashallah, it came to our level of interest, because if you see, there is a resistance here, there's a resistance here, and there is an order block here and a very nice breakout, and it retested there. Now what's gonna happen? Solana is gonna pump, and inshallah outperform again. Okay, now Dogecoin. Last night again, I said to everybody, no, it wasn't last night, it was actually uh, morning before Fajr. Yeah, so it considered last night. Anyway, it was at that time that I wrote about this, that where I'm still not convinced for it to go up, because this is the level of interest for me. First, because we are in a parabolic run, it needs to come and test this in order to go back up. It makes much more sense than for it to touch there. But there's also another catch here. If we just do a little bit of our adjustment and see what is the other probability, we can maybe bring this closer, like so. You see, like this support, then this one. This is there, bro. This is like it has touched it, okay? But I always want to be very, very careful to see where can we actually buy. So this was an order block that I was looking at for Dogecoin to come into, but it didn't. Now we have opted in our Dogecoin positions as well. We could have bought it here, but unfortunately I was again not on the charts. That's why, but we didn't lose much, right? Anyway, now if you see, if we see the support, do you see it being broken? This is not a breakout candle. This was also a spike, and we're still in this demand, which is a little bit higher than this one. And if we also bring this here, kinda doesn't make sense. Leave it the way it is. Anyway, I expect this to inshallah go up from here. I will explain in a bit why the real reason why I bought today. I will explain it in a bit. But before that, we need to go through all these coins. Now, Doge BTC is again in the level of interest. It's on a demand level. It hasn't broken below, so it can go down. That's why I expect this to go up again. Doge against Ethereum. You see, it's also in the demand. Last time it was here, it outperformed against Ethereum. Now we're back at the same position with Solana Ethereum and Doge Ethereum. They're both at the same level of demand. And the demand level for me is the lowest part of the market, as you can see. It's currently at the lowest. Maybe not against US dollar, but I'm gonna show you how the US dollar is doing right now. But now we're looking at coins that are the major ones, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and comparing that into the other majors, which is Solana and Doge. This is how it's going to be in the future. Like, who's gonna determine the price of Doge against US dollar if US dollar doesn't exist, right? Okay, now let's go see gold. Gold is on demand. It needs to go below this. It's in a very critical situation here. If we adjust our line a bit, it's still below this, but we don't want this to go above it. Like, if it starts trending up like so, then you should understand that gold is gonna outperform Bitcoin. Then it won't be good for Bitcoin. Now, I told you about gold, didn't I? I told you about gold, that from here it can come down, because unless I see a breakout above this resistance zone, which starts from 3,450 to 3,500, I cannot tell you that gold is still gonna go up. This was the reason I made this beautiful line of mine, okay? So it's coming down. Since gold is coming down, it's good. Gold against BTC can also come down. If Bitcoin starts to break this trend, it will be a lot much better for us. Um, but in both case, it's not so important right now, Bitcoin, because if we come and see at Bitcoin dominance, we had another support here that I didn't mention last time, but I did mention if something like this happens below. Now, what happened was that we had a bounce. I did mention you this, that it can bounce and altcoins will lose, and it did. Now we entered back because we had a good rejection from here. Now until here back, we can again push, and if this is broken this time, we're gonna hold our altcoins. If not, if I see it stop around here or here, we're gonna again take some profits and lower our positions on altcoins and stay safe. Okay, so this is US dollar index against all the other currencies, as you know. Now, in one way, if you see it, these resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, this as a breakout, you will say, oh my god, we're gonna go up from here and crypto is gonna lose. But if you come and see it in a higher perspective, brother, we have lost this support, and unless we go back and trend above here, I am not convinced that this thing is gonna go up. So it doesn't look at this can anytime turn to this, which I'm expecting to happen anytime soon, today or next week, inshallah, because for these there is Saturday and Sunday that the market is closed for US dollar. You can't take your money out in those days, can you? But crypto is always open, as you know. Okay, let's see US dollar against USD CAD. I can see a divergence here, which again, it's on daily and also on in 4 hour if you see. But does that make it go and break the trend? So where is the trend? Let's find the trend and continue this like so. We're still in a downtrend for USD against USD CAD. So unless it reclaims these level and start trending up, I'm still not convinced that this shit is gonna go up. Sorry for my language, shouldn't have said that. Astaghfirullah. But from here, again, if it comes up a little bit, it should go down. But if we go and see in a lower time frame, it's on this zone of supply. Let's just mark it here so I can tell you the other day if it goes down. So I'll tell you that, didn't I tell you? Right from here we went down. I'll tell you this, okay? Okay. The real reason was that USDT dominance went fully inside the zone that I have drawn here. It went fully inside, and then I saw in 4 hour this candle that closed here. That was the reason that we bought. Now you see it has it's being followed by an engulfing candle, which it can still, like, I can still be wrong. It can still go and touch exactly here, or maybe go even a little bit above it, then come down. But since we have deployed our money here, we will not be losing much in spot. Then if just in case something goes wrong and we see something like this happens and it comes back to this, then we're gonna exit. Simple as that. Then we're gonna exit, sell everything, because then the market is gonna go down. But for now, it might come here. That's one of the probabilities. Other than that, we have a nice engulfing candle here, which should push the market to the down to this demand. Then this will be a little horrifying to break. I'm going to see how that would play out. But for now, we're still in an uptrend in all these cryptos. Okay. So, what was the coin that we just bought? Other than the ones that they already know, beginners might not know. So for you guys, I will go and show you. But before we see that, let me show you total market cap of crypto. You can see that it dipped here as I have drawn this beautiful line. So this scenario is no longer in play unless we go below this zone. So I will just come and put a buy order here like we did here. Okay, let's go and see how the market is gonna go. Now we made some more tokens, we took our profits, we took so much profit from our tokens, we reinvested them in other coins. Now we're fully ready for the market to play out, to go up. Now this is the total market cap of crypto. This is the total too, which it doesn't look good, but also it didn't reach this higher level that we were expecting. So for that, I expect this to still hold. This demand still holds unless we break below it. Then that would be not so nice for a short term, just for the short term. Other than that, I can still expect this to reach here. Then it will be a little horrifying. Okay, not now. Okay, so this one, which is total 3 except Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can see that the tokens, which we sold a lot of them, which we did good, they're not performing much well. And this can indicate a little bit more downside. Not just the token, some of the altcoins could still come here then go up. Other than that, if everything else holds, I expect this to hold as well and try to go and touch this because we still haven't gone here. This is what I expect. Now let's go and quickly see AVAX, how that one is doing. Okay, it's here. Okay, for AVAX, we didn't buy it here because, you know, we had other things to buy. And if you see, all those altcoins performed almost the same way. Like we had Injective and we had so many other tokens that I have mentioned in Discord and our private group for the students. Now, I wanted to hold some AVAX just in case, because although it doesn't have a lot of room till here, but if it plays out, it has a very good room to reach till here. $36. Now, just because of that, we entered this as a trade. And if something goes wrong with AVAX, I will try to sell it and we'll try to buy it even lower. The rest of the coins are none of your business for now. Concentrate on the ones that I have shown you. If you want more and you have a lot of capital, invest in somewhere that is good. Join our premium Discord so you can enjoy proper gains like 50, 100, 150, 200% gains, inshallah. So for today it's over. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to go and study on WAP. It's absolutely for free. The link is going to be mentioned down below. Take care. Allah Hafiz.